Hi everyone, Hannah here, and for today's experiment we are going to be looking at floating something in the air by using only 3 different pieces of equipment. The first one that you are going to need is a hairdryer. The second one is a ping pong ball or something very similar to a ping pong ball as long as it's very light in the air. And then the third one you are going to need is a balloon, okay? Now, we are going to be looking at air because air is all around us. It's inside, it's outside, it helps us to breathe, it helps plants to grow. Air is so crucial to our environment. But we are going to use it today in an experiment to discuss and experiment the different pressures of air in our environment. So, for this one, we are going to use our hairdryer to see how when we turn on to the fast setting, that creates a fast moving air. And that then puts a lower pressure on the air. So we have a low pressure here, and then, okay, where the air isn't moving as fast, okay, we call that a high pressure. It's the stationary air that isn't moving as fast, so there's more pressure on the air, okay? What I'm going to do is I am going to turn on my hairdryer in a moment, okay? And I'm going to put it in my strongest hand, so my right-in hand, okay? And I'm going to turn it on to the fast setting to create that low pressure of air, okay? But there is another force that is going to be acting on the object in this experiment, okay? And that force is the same force that tries to keep our feet firmly on the ground, okay? And that force is gravity. Fantastic, okay? So for this one, I've put it in my right hand, my strongest hand. I've got a nice strong grip on it. I am going to have my ping pong ball ready. I'm going to turn it on to the fast setting, but on the cold temperature, okay? And I will let you see the rest. Okay, so the ball is now floating in the air. Once you have the ball floating, you can then turn it to the side and then turn it to the other side, and then you can move the ball so it is facing you, and then you can bring it right back to the center. Fantastic. Okay, so what happened there was you had the ping pong ball floating in the air. But how did it happen? You had gravity trying to bring it back down, but then you had fast moving air which floated around the ball evenly. And then you have the stationary air, okay, which causes a high pressure. When they are balanced, that then allows something very light to float in the air because it creates a stream of air. So when you have your ball firmly in the air, you can then hold it with 2 hands and you can move it to the side, and then you can move it to the other side, okay, as long as you are keeping that stream of air. Shall we try it with 2 ping pong balls? Let's give it a go. Okay, so let's give this one a go. Fantastic. Okay, so you can put 2 balls in the air and you can float the 2 ping pong balls, okay? But should we take it a little bit further? Okay, this time we are going to see if we can float the ping pong ball, but we're going to add in another object this time, okay? Let's have a look. okay? So you, okay, could challenge yourself. You could do the 2 ping pong balls, you could do the balloon, okay? It is possible, but maybe do it with an adult, okay? So you can keep a nice strong grip on your ping pong ball, on your hairdryer, and to see, make sure you can float your ping pong ball and your balloon in the air. Now, that was really exciting, but if any of you want a challenge, what you could do is you could find something that has a bigger volume of air. So when I blow out, I have a small volume of air. When I put in the hairdryer on, that has a bigger volume of air. It's flowing in one direction, okay? That allows me to float the ball in the air because of the low pressure, the fast moving air. When we have a bigger volume of air, it will then create, okay, a bigger, faster moving air. And we might be able to float something that has a little bit more weight in it, okay? So for this one, if you have maybe a football at home, okay, you can maybe try this one. I have got a pink ball, okay, a lot heavier in weight, okay, than the ping pong ball. So I'm going to need something that has a little bit of a bigger volume of air. So for this one, I have got a leaf blower, okay. So let's give this one a go, okay, and let's make a prediction before we start. Do we think the ball that's got the higher weight, okay, with a bigger volume of air is going to float higher, or do we think the lighter ping pong ball with the hairdryer is going to float higher in the air? Make your predictions and let's find out. For this one, you are going to need a leaf blower, okay? And you're going to turn it on. You're going to turn it on to the biggest volume of air, okay? So turn it on so the air's moving really fast, okay? We're going to get a big stream of air out here, and then we're going to see if we can float the ball in here, okay? Amazing. Okay, so was your prediction right? Okay, now I hope you've enjoyed your experiments today. What you can do is for your balloon, you can add in a penny, or you can add in some water, and you could test out whether that changes, okay, how light the balloon is and how high it floats in the air. You could also test out equipment like a leaf blower that has a bigger volume of air and things that are a little bit heavier. So you could maybe try a football, or you could try the hairdryer with an empty toilet roll, okay, and see what happens. I'd love to see what you are doing at home, okay, so please share with me what you've done, and I can't wait to catch up with you all later this week. Thank you.